Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro.
Mr. Shapiro.
Mr. Shapiro.
Okay, guys. A lot of people been nice about this since the beginning of the channel, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Since the time.
So I've been requesting this for like 2.5, 3 years now?
Like maybe 2 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, we haven't been out here for 3 years.
Is he very
I told you
relevant?
about your 3-year anniversary.
This is the third year. This is third year.
Do you got a date of the first video? Y'all ever
Yeah, somewhere.
We might have to do a 3-year anniversary.
Yeah, man. They have been nice about this guy for a long time. I've been seeing this guy, but never checked him out. Have y'all heard of this guy? Like,
From the Metal Boy podcast.
I've heard of Ben Shapiro.
oh yeah, he was on there, bro. How long ago?
Conservative.
2
A
weeks
couple days ago.
Taj, what did you ask? Is he a what?
Thought he was Jewish.
oh yeah, that was
I
fun.
think that you might be up to something. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, he does. I mean, does he wear that hat?
Nah.
He wears that hat, bro.
It doesn't.
Bro, I'm gonna show y'all, bro. Watch this, bro.
I asked what he Jewish. I thought he was Jewish.
He does wear that thing, bro. I'm gonna show y'all. Damn, it's on here somewhere.
Let me just Google it, bro. Go back.
Actually, it's right.
He is Jewish.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
up to something, boy.
Boy, you know, bro, I'm retarded. Remember, bro?
You
You did.
He said he's
Look
Republican.
at it.
He did.
I genuinely
There's
did.
the hat right
That's a
there.
yarmulke.
I genuinely
He's,
did.
he's a Jewish conservative, is what it says.
I genuinely, man, Taj, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. You right,
You
bro.
trying to play with his top.
Oh my gosh, bro. All right, man.
Taj, lead us in, bro.
So him and Candace on the same team.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Let's go on the team, man. Let's see it.
but not the same team, if you get me.
Joining me now in the audience, Shagun Odu
This guy's a racist, man.
Joining me now in the audience, Shagun Odu Olowu,
Oh, shit.
entertainment
That's
journalist.
wrong.
He's a guy. I know him.
I deserve that one, brother.
I do not know her.
And Ben Shapiro, senior editor, Breitbart News, author of Bullies. Ben, does she deserve this award?
For what?
For courageously coming
Stuttering,
forward, for having
stuttering.
been an athlete of great prowess and now fighting a new battle.
What exactly is the battle? I mean, self-definition is what you do, and my baby's doing it 18 months old. I wasn't aware that you get a medal for it.
To come out transgender is
Oh, you messed me up.
difficult.
Oh,
It is
shit.
the most difficult thing you can do. I've been overseas.
I
I've
didn't even
flown,
know.
That's that Marine that turned to a woman.
Really?
What?
I didn't. That looks
That's who that
unbelievable
is.
to me.
He actually just came out and said that was the worst decision of his life.
What?
What?
What's going on? One?
Yes, you see,
That looks
I
so
clicked when he said
believable.
I've been overseas. That's the Marine that turned into
bro,
a woman.
I can see somebody buying her a drink at the bar.
That's
and I
why.
know
That's
it.
where the joke on Quagmire's dad comes from on
For
Family
real?
Guy. Yes,
Yeah.
that's a satire of her.
Be honest.
But I
Fellas,
thought
you
he
bought
was
her
a
a drink.
baby.
at the bar.
Oh, my
Be
God.
honest.
Military
That looks
person.
believable.
Same thing.
Wow.
Wow. Technology these days.
It is the most difficult thing you can do. I've been overseas. I've flown
Except for what?
helicopter missions, surveillance missions. I've been shot, stabbed. Being brave is being yourself, and being transgender is about the bravest thing you can do. Did she deserve the award? Yes.
Why are we mainstreaming delusion?
It's not that
Why would you call it delusion?
I ain't gonna
That's a
lie.
great fucking
Who's
question. I
Caitlyn
ain't
Jenner?
gonna lie.
Oh, him, Caitlyn Jenner.
No,
because
it's
that's
her. You're not being polite to the pronouns.
Because
Disrespectful.
Okay,
Damn.
forget about the disrespect. Facts don't care about your feelings. It turns out that every chromosome, every cell in Caitlyn Jenner's body is male with the exception of some of his sperm cells. It turns out that his brain structure is male.
Wait, I need
It turns out that he still has all of his male appendages. How he feels on the inside is irrelevant to the question of his biological status.
I don't agree with that. I'm not on that train. I'm not on that train. She wants to be called she. I'm going to call her she. I just have a problem with the message and the messenger.
So well, let's I'm going to do two things. I want to reiterate what Zoe said, which is the bifurcation of the courage to come forward after a lifetime as a male and a certain kind of a
Man, so
male
you got me messed
versus
up.
did she
Messed me up
deserve
too.
this award? Listen, awards,
Hey, y'all,
what
I
are
got a
award
question.
ceremonies
You gonna
except
ask a messed
not
up question to ask. So if
I told y'all
I
he back. I told y'all he back.
He back now. Dallas turned him up.
if I defend,
Venus out there.
if I identify myself as a dog, then you a dog. Then that's that. Then room then.
No.
You a dog. If I identify as a dog, I'm a dog.
So what is your point here?
I'm just asking because that shit.
I've been trying to identify as a white man my whole life. They said I couldn't do it.
Okay. Then no, you're not a dog.
Why
You're
not?
a black African American. In your eyes,
What's
you're
to
a
be a
dog.
dog?
But I'm a dog.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing as it's the same thing as trans.
Man, let's tap in.
So-
Let's tap in.
Ain't that the same thing?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm good, bro.
Man, come on, bro.
Give me a minute, bro.
Let's get to
Give me
Ben.
a
Let's
minute.
see what Ben
So
is.
if I gotta tell,
Let's
tell-
get to
Hey,
Ben, bro.
we here for Ben.
He's a dog, bro.
I feel you. What your point is? We're gonna talk about that after Ben do his thing.
after a lifetime as a male and a certain kind of a male versus did she deserve this award? Listen, awards, what are award ceremonies except an opportunity to catch some eyes? Especially, so yeah. ESPN, well done, ABC. They did exactly what their job was, to attract eyes. They did it. That's what award ceremonies are for. But In terms of the science
I like this
behind
guy.
gender dysphoria, you're very familiar with that. So
Very familiar.
It's not about the chromosome. Excuse me, the chromosomes within
We
our
both know
nuclei. Yeah, go ahead.
chromosomes don't necessarily mean you're male or female.
Gender
With gender, of course.
identity. Go ahead. So
Especially, but even so, you have a thing like Klinefelter's syndrome. So you don't know what you're talking about. You're not educated on
Would you like us
genetics.
to discuss the genetics? Right?
well, no,
What are
no.
your genetics?
So let's stay away from the genetics and back to the brain scans.
You cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance.
Yeah, that seems.
Chill out, yeah, I'm in the Marines, boy.
So let's stay away from the genetics
What
and
the
back to the
fuck?
brain
That's
scans.
a threat.
Cut
If he
that
said
out
that.
now.
Hold on, nigga.
Put her hands on his neck.
I ain't gonna lie, if he
touched
That's a Marine.
Hold on.
Now, or you'll go home.
Hold on.
You heard it.
That's a threat.
That's a Marine,
That's a
huh?
literal threat.
You cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance.
Yeah, that seems mildly inappropriate for a political discussion.
No, I know. Well,
Yeah.
but wait, to be fair, but to be fair, you're actually being
Hey, guys.
rude.
You're
And
Wigs
that's
coming
not-
off.
Sorry, it's not rude to say that someone who's
called
biologically a
me
male
sir.
is a male.
You just
Someone
called
who's
me sir.
biologically male is a male.
But Mr. Shapiro, you know,
what
you
liberals
knew
argue,
very
they-
well that saying that to Zoe would be egregiously
It's
insulting.
not a matter of insulting or inflammatory.
It is. No, sir, you're right. On paper, what is a fact is a fact, and you can't deny that. But you knew that going in that to saying that to Zoe would be aggressively insulting.
It's a matter of aggressively insulting.
It is.
The entire discussion is whether we are embracing mental illness and delusion as a society. That's the entire discussion.
But that
Ben Shapiro.
He right, bro. I wonder what happened after that.
our left's culture of fear and
crazy.
intimidation
He
silences.
was going on.
Hey, Ben gotta have that iron on him.
Mr. Shapiro.
Honestly, Pierce, you've kind of been a bully on this issue because what you do, and I've seen it repeatedly on your show, I watch your show, and I've seen it repeatedly, what you tend to do is you tend to demonize people who differ from you politically by standing on the graves of the children of Sandy Hook, saying they don't seem to care enough about the dead kids. If they cared more about the dead kids, they would agree with you on policy. I think we can have a rational political conversation about balancing rights and risks and rewards of all of these different policies, but I don't think that what we need to do is demonize people on the other side as being unfeeling about what happened in
How
Sandy
dare
Hook.
you accuse me of standing on the graves of the children that died? How dare you?
I've seen you do it repeatedly, Pierce.
Like I say, how dare you?
I mean, you can keep saying that, but you've done it repeatedly. What you do, and I've seen you do it on the program, is you keep saying to folks that if they disagree with you politically, then somehow this is a violation of what happened in Sandy Hook. And you have yet, I'd really like to hear your policy prescriptions for what we should do about guns. Because you say that you respect the Second Amendment, and I brought this here for you, so you can read it. Constitution. And I would really like for you to explain to me what you would do about guns that would have prevented what happened in Sandy Hook. If you want to do what you did in the UK, right, which is ban virtually all guns, that is at least a fair argument, and we can have a discussion about whether that's something that we ought to do or
I
not.
made it very clear what I want to do, which is exactly what Mark Kelly wants to do. And in fact, rather than address
so let's talk about that.
rather than address your comments to me about standing on the graves of children at Sandy Hook, you can address them to Mark Kelly, because he agrees with everything that I've been saying, because he feels the same way, as does his wife. They're gun owners. They both respect the Second Amendment of the Constitution. They don't want to take away anybody's right to defend themselves with guns.
They want to take away certain types of guns,
They
obviously.
want to take away assault weapons, which are capable, with magazines like we saw at Aurora and Sandy Hook, of unleashing a ridiculous amount of.
Well, this is a question I wanted to ask you, Pierce, because I've seen you talk about assault weapons a lot, and I've seen Mark Kelly talk about assault weapons. The vast majority of murders in this country that are committed with guns are not committed with assault weapons; they're committed with handguns.
Okay,
so, are you willing to ban handguns in this country across the country?
No, that's not what I'm asking for.
Why not?
Let me ask you.
Don't you care about the kids who are being killed in Chicago as much as the kids in Sandy Hook?
Yes, I do.
Then why don't you care about banning the handguns in Chicago?
Saying a lot right now.
According to Pew Research,
What about all
the net worth of white families in 2013 was $141,000. For black families, it was $11,000, even less than the $19,000 it was in 2007. According to economist Edward Wolf of the University of New York, excluding vehicles and other durables, the median black family worth is just $1,700, while 40% of black families have zero or negative wealth.
That's crazy.
White family worth, in terms of financial worth, is 69 times more than that of black families. Given this disparity, how can...
If you don't subscribe right now and change a black brother's life, I'm pissed out. You heard it?
Help, shorten the gap. Boss, subscribe.
White family worth, in terms of financial worth, is 69 times more than that of black families. Given this disparity, how can you argue that racism is not a driving factor in income inequality?
Because it has nothing to do with race and everything to do with culture. And when you have a culture that doesn't, you know what? Explain to me. You explain to me why black kids aren't graduating high school. Explain that one to me. Explain to me why black kids are shooting each other in rates significantly higher than whites are shooting each other. Explain to me why 13% of the population is responsible for 50% of the murder. Explain to me why the number of black kids in prison, not for innocent reasons, not for walking down the street and getting pulled into a prison, is so high. If it has nothing to do with culture, explain to me why the single motherhood rate in the black community jumped from 20% to 70% in the same course of time that the civil rights movement has made such tremendous strides. Is America more racist now than it was in 1960? And if it is, please explain to me how that happened.
Damn! Ben. I like Ben. He said facts don't care about your feelings, and he spit straight facts. They got all offended, but then he's like, "Hey, I'm mad. Like it's facts."
I know some.
I agree with what he says.
I know some niggas.
He said it's
But
culture.
it's the truth.
Our culture is pretty.
Yeah, we promote.
Oh, but when I said that in the video, you're a problem with the black community.
Yeah, they did get on your ass for that.
It was on my ass.
Who?
Yeah.
I said that in the video. I said that exact
Taj,
shit.
what's the problem with our culture? Why are we like this, Taj? I doubted you earlier.
I don't know. We glorify materialistic things and assets.
Yeah, it's a good one, man.
We promote killing each other.
Damn.
Not a good one, man.
What else? Self-hate.
Taj Shapiro.
There go Taj spitting off them facts.
Oh, man.
Spitting off them
Is there any
facts.
hope for us, Taj? According to your grandmother?
My grandma said that bit old. You too far gone. She said our generation
Man.
too far gone.
But when I said that on the video,
We don't even want black
home.
homes. Like, think about it. We don't even support black families. They have like actually family. No, you know
what's
what's that?
bad though? It's really smart black men out there that don't be promoted, but Charleston White is promoted.
He's killed someone. He's went to
I know,
jail.
You know?
Yeah.
That's what we call a black leader, Charleston White.
That's terrible.
But Charleston White trying to.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But he's trying to.
I mean, he's trying. He said, "I know how to come at you, niggas. I know how to come at you, Chicago."
We got Brian. We got Charles.
They not
I like Obama.
Obama was
cool with me.
Yeah, speak up. They're not speaking up.
Who?
Like LeBron. He spoke out for Kyrie that one time.
He was speaking out.
He speak out when somebody
it's
asks
too
him.
much. It's
He's
too
a
much.
basketball player. He's not a politician. He's a
So
basketball
who our
player.
leader, bro?
No, we don't know how.
I guess
We don't have no leader.
We're the leaders.
we're the leaders.
Only thing we got is the
Lead the black
NA.
people to the
It was
promised
the
land.
National Organization of Color Folks.
This is gonna be our president,
You
VP,
know?
Secretary of State,
When we got
and he gonna put us in the Senate. Brandon Wrong, 2028.
Let's go!
I got a question though.
I know what your problem is.
I know what your problem is.
Good for nothing, lazy man playing nigga.
You got your degree. Get out of here.
Get your ass out of here!
Where over there?
I'm about to come through that drive-through out here. The fries better be in the bag.
Finger licking chicken.
You could have been 3-1 and got that job, but now you got a felony and now you can't work it.
I ain't gonna lie. Before they got on Ben ass, Ben was trying to help black people with that one argument earlier about the guns in Chicago. He said, "So why we on ban guns to help the kids out in Chicago?"
I ain't gonna lie, Ben Shapiro.
He said
some
something
facts.
like,
You know, after watching this, I have a
This kinda
newfound
blew my
respect for
brain.
him. Because at first, I didn't really like him because I always see him talking shit on Twitter. Like, he would just reply to people, just like packing people. I'm like, who's this asshole? But now, I see he's a very educated man.
No,
And I am a fan of Ben
Came on here with the
Shapiro.
stats.
Oh God,
You can see demonizing.
You want to get my vernacular, my diction, and my vocabulary on
Thomas Swole, Thomas, we got a lot of, bro. We got a lot of black leaders out there that don't get promoted, bro.
We got Dr. Umar. Is he not our leader?
You
I
talking
like
about
Dr.
the
Umar,
atheists?
but he's crazy.
nah.
He crazy.
We do have Dr.
He
Umar.
says
He's
black
pretty
people
good
shouldn't
now.
be Christian.
Well, what's
They
that?
should be Muslim.
What's his name?
He
I
said
ain't gonna
black women shouldn't wear like extensions of weave or
He says
anything.
like-
I ain't gonna lie, I agree
He
with
said
him on
black
that.
best
But I agree with him on that. I'm keeping that.
What?
No, I'm kidding on it. Dr. Umar speaks some real shit. Everything Dr. Umar has said,
He's
besides maybe
actually,
that
he
Christian
has like
thing.
3 degrees, bro. Like,
He said
I agree.
there should be no interracial.
Him and Kevin Samuels didn't get along.
He don't, bro, because he says a lot of
I
crazy
believe
stuff.
him.
He said he thinks if you're not
believe there should be no
pro-black, all
interracial
black through
marriage.
and through, you're cool.
Okay,
That's
this is
a
what you
bad
want.
message to preach.
He's just deep in his African pride, though.
Bro,
He's just deep in his
he
pride.
says if you're not pro-black through and through,
Because
he said-
black only, you are cool.
He's
That's
wild,
that's
bro.
logic sometimes.
He don't believe in
He's
interracial marriage.
look though.
Nah.
Said, not really, but I heard what he said.
Yeah, we the only people that don't have a real community.
Dr. Umar.
You didn't see that video? Jenny on pulling on Dr. Umar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he scammed him.
Yeah.
Look, Dr.
They're
Umar is
supposed
trying
to
to
do a
say
video together.
the white man is not making his daughter have sex with a black guy, so they won't have interracial baby. He's like, baby, we gotta keep this white stuff going, so we won't,
They don't all do that though.
But they all do that. They all do that. But he's saying he's just like, man, I'm finna be the hard down black nigga like this, a hard down white nigga.
Okay,
No more that bullshit. That's what he's saying. So I respect his opinion. He said, man, black on black, so we can keep somebody.
He definitely
keep going.
I think one of the biggest problems for black people, in my opinion, is victimizing, and he be.
Yeah.
That was like our number one problem.
He said a black man should never be with a white woman because a white woman will never know what it's like when that young black man gets pulled over by the police and he's there, this and that.
I mean,
He said they can't understand your plight as a black man.
Fucked up if he was black.
Hey, y'all seen that?
There's some black people with some good lives.
Y'all seen that?
I had a good life.
I had a great life.
Y'all seen that Korean show when the white family and the black family changed like places? Like they was dressed up white. The black dudes, the black family turned white.
Nigga so fresh, man.
Yeah, you see that? I didn't see that. I did not see that show.
Hey, Taj.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna keep it
Hey,
100,
Ben,
bro.
my boy Fresh. Hey, Ben, you need to come holler at us, Ben.
Yeah, bro.
Somebody let Ben know we trying to get him on the podcast. Really, just break his brains, tell him how we gonna break this cycle.
You trying
Because
to
we trying to
argue
get up leaders, brain Ben. And you know what I'm saying, put something on us so we can really go out there in the community and be, you know what I'm saying, really like this, man.
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro.
But I don't know, I ain't trying to.
Hey, it was a good video.
They might Martin Luther King ass out there or something, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I believe
I think they killed
The Constitution.
I feel like they killed off
And the Second Amendment
Kevin
right.
Samuels, bro. I think they killed. That's a good note. Yeah, sex and caught a heart attack. Let it off, my nigga, man.
We go, y'all.
Hey, Dallas is better than Houston.